What's going on, guys? This is Joey from Krav Maga XD, your instructor for tonight. So we get asked all the time, how do you throw a fist? Or how do you throw a fist? How do you make a fist when punching? Because people are scared and they hurt their hands all the time, and so they want to know, is there a way to do that without actually hurting our hands? Very common question. A lot of students come to us because, well, hell, they just want to learn how to defend themselves in case of a bad fight, right? If there's a bad situation happening, they want to know that they can defend themselves. They want something easy to learn, that's quick, that's practical, and fun to do. So a lot of times people come up to us and they're frustrated because everything that they're finding is sports-based, or they have to wear uniforms and belts and do all these things that they don't really feel like doing because they just want to learn a practical skill. That is what we do. So if you do want to try out a class, just go to kravclass.com, check it out. It's a free trial class. I think you'll dig it. But back to the main point, how do you make a fist? Now, when you were making a fist in fighting, there's lots of different ways to do this. Different martial arts do it differently, different boxing does it, Muay Thai, a lot of different people do it in different ways. The way we do it is we try to take the most practical element of it, in that we're punching somebody, we want to make sure that we're not going to hurt our hands, and we're going to make the maximum amount of damage to the attacker. Now, the way we do this, we want just 2 steps here. Step 1, you have to make a tight fist. Imagine like a bag of coins that are loose, and you have the coins in there and you're shaking the coins and the coins are just moving around. Now when you cinch up the bag and all the coins get really tight, and it's like a rock almost. That's what we're doing with our hands. Think of the coins or your bones as the coins. So when you have your hand and you're about to punch somebody or you're punching somebody, all the bones are kind of moving around and shifting around in there, and that's what causes them to break. So you make impact, the bones shift, they crack, they snap, they splinter, whatever the case may be. Now, if we make a tight fist, the muscles around those bones will actually tighten the bones up so you don't break them. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna curl your fingers into your hand, squeeze as tight as possible. Then use your thumb and put your thumb on your index finger. And you're gonna squeeze as tight as you can towards your pinky knuckle. So your thumb squeezes towards your pinky. So you'll have pressure going this direction. Kind of weird, but I can't point at it because I'm holding the camera. And then you have pressure going the opposite, diagonally through the hand. Nice tight fist, as strong as possible. That is step number 1, make a tight fist. Step number 2, we want you to punch with the top 2 knuckles. When you're striking and you're hitting somebody, a lot of times, I'm gonna use my face as an example because I can't use my hand because I'm holding the damn phone. But a lot of times when people punch, they punch like this. And their pinky knuckles hit first. So their hands come in and pop, and their pinky knuckles hit. Sometimes they'll punch like that, and you'll get the middle 2 knuckles right here, right in the center, the middle finger and the ring finger together, those 2 knuckles. What I want you to do is shift your knuckles to where now your top 2 knuckles are the ones that are punching. I don't like punching myself on camera, it makes me feel kind of weird, but what I'm gonna do is, what you could do is go to a wall. Let's see here, I'm gonna go up to a wall really quick, and you can actually put your knuckles against that wall. Can you even see me? You can put your, nope, can't see. You can put your knuckles against the wall, and then you'll actually feel the top 2 go in there. So you can feel your middle 2, your bottom 2, the middle 2, the top 2. The top 2 are the ones that you wanna punch with. So that's a simple little tool that you can use to do that. Hello, what's going on, brother? So the top 2 knuckles, squeezing the hands as tight as possible. Quick story, a few years ago, I taught a small SWAT unit here, and they came up to me and they're like, hey, you know what? We break our hands a lot. Kind of sad, but also kind of weird. Every time we get an altercation and there's a punch thrown, we tend to break our hands, and that's just not a good thing, because obviously that impedes them from working for long amount of times. So they asked what they should do. We teach them how to make a tight fist, to punch the top 2 knuckles if they do get in a altercation that involves punching. And then they reported back that they actually stopped breaking their hand after that. So it's a very simple tip that works really well. And it's just a simple way to not break your hand. So if you do want to learn more about that, before I forget, just go to kravclass.com, check it out. It's a free trial class. You can learn all this stuff. Thanks for watching today. And if anything, if this was useful to you, just like or share the video. That way other people can see it as well. And it's just free for you. And otherwise, have a great rest of your, what day is it? Tuesday evening. Take care, guys.